The easiest contract to win. Easiest types of opportunities to get is religious. Now, I'm doing some sharing of the screen. There may be a little delay, so I don't want anyone here to freak out, okay? So we all are good on that. The federal government purchases religious services. You can see I'm not signed in. You go to Sam.Gov, advanced search, and then you type in 813110. I'm going to put it here too. 813110. The federal government, they purchase a ton of religious opportunities. And so what does this mean? And why is this so easy? You can see here that there are 16 different opportunities. Now, a couple of them have been awarded or what may have you. And you may say, but Kizzy, there's something here from 2020 and 2019. Well, guess what? Let me show you what you do. You go to dates, next 3 months, and there's going to be a handful. There's 4. Now, before you say, Kizzy, there's 4, can I really win one of these? Yes, you can easily win one of these because most people are bidding on janitorial and snow removal and things that seem easy. That's what most people are doing. In this world of government contracting, the more you bid on things that take a lot of money, that are very unusual or that are difficult, or it requires that you do something outside of the United States, you won't have that much competition, y'all. You won't. Like in some, the federal government, they are seeking chapel services in Mississippi, in Terre Haute, Life Connection Program, Islamic Spiritual Guide, Roman Catholic priest services, chapel support services. They're looking for a person or persons to provide these services. You can 1099, you can have them as an employee. It all varies on what's going on with the opportunity. So let's take a look at one of them. Let's take a look at the Department of the Air Force. We have had chapel related contracts since around, I think 2017, 2018. And right now we have a handful of employees in Hawaii. And so what I like about these opportunities is it provides a bit of money every month. On average, a side hustle on the high end makes $900 a month. One of these will make you a few hundred a month. It could be $300, it could be $1,200. Just by you providing a person to support the chapel. All you need is whatever's required in your state. You just need a cage code. You don't need a particular business license. You don't have to be Catholic or Muslim or Protestant. You just have to find the person. So we're going to take a look at this, okay, y'all? Let me make sure everybody can see this. Okay, terrific. Now, hey, do you need a set aside? No, because you should already be a small business. Do you need a website? No. Do you need a fancy email? No. What do you need? Okay. So it looks like somebody protested this. So this one might be a little messy. Okay. This one's a little messy. So guess what we're going to do? Because I'm not here to give you the perfect opportunity. I'm here to give you the real life. So we're not going to bid on this, but we're going to take a look. Okay. We're going to look at a different one because that one's a little messy. When something's been protested, it's somebody's questioning something about it. They're going to make changes and it's just not worth it. This one right here is a sources sought in the prison. So what they're trying to do is to identify who may be able to provide these services. That's why you don't see a set aside next to it because they're asking, hey, who can do this in Terre Haute? It's 12 months with 4 12-month options. So you could make hundreds of dollars, maybe $1,000 a month by having somebody work there. And typically these are part-time positions. You just have to be in SAM. Let me make sure you can see the attachment. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to share the attachment with you. When you're in a place of government contracting, it's very important that you have access to PDF or something where you can review PDFs. It's really important that you have this, okay? So you can see here, the bureaus of prison, they're trying to find out who out there can provide Islamic spiritual guide services. So you may say, well, Kizzy, I don't even know where to begin. The same place you begin when you're looking up people. Google, look up imams. Maybe you have a friend who is a Muslim. Ask your friend. I'm being very serious because typically these positions are part-time. So it looks like you're probably going to have to complete this form. So yes, you're small. Yes, we can do it as a prime. Is your business or employee certified to practice in Indiana? Yes, I would say yes. If you're small, what level of subcontracting? It says if any, you would have to do at least 50%. Put the percentage because you're going to manage this work. I would say you're probably doing 60. Which type of form does your business use to report income? Number 5 is an interesting question. I want to make sure y'all can still see number 5. Okay. Number 5, I would say I would click both. Number 6, if that applies for us, it's WOSB. If you're on a GSA schedule, write it there. The reason they're asking you number 7 is to determine if there's a faster, easier way to get to you. For number 8, put 5. For number 9, okay. For number 9, I would look into this. Number 10, I would say yes, because they're dealing with chapel and at a prison. I would say yes for 11. 12, yes. For 13, I would say 15 days. 7, 10, or 15. 14, yes. For number 15, I'd put 7. 16, no, unless the person you found that can do this has. 17, you should be a corporation. One of these, corp or LLC. You know what's interesting is they did not ask if you're a sole proprietor. I don't know why they didn't, but they did. Then they're asking for your contact information, and this is due October 22nd. Does this make sense so far? Does this make sense so far? I shared. So here in sum is what they're looking for this opportunity. They are trying to determine who out there can provide these services to the Bureau of Prison. So you will find a human being to provide the services, and this human being will have to go to the prison to provide the services. And don't forget, because of y'all, we got our silver play button. Even here in my headquarters in Melbourne, that's an old team picture. Bam. Why is this the easiest? Because you may be like, dang, that's a lot of questions. Because most people are not going to do it. They're not. They're going to say, oh, well, isn't there something easier? And in this space of government contracting, you want to bid on opportunities that have a large cost because most people can't afford it. I get messages all the time. Hey, Kizzy, I won a contract. I have to give it back. Hey, Kizzy, can I borrow $250,000? Hey, Kizzy, I need somebody to give me money for this. I mean, it's really nice. It's very sweet. You think of me to borrow money from. I don't know why you don't think of me like, Kizzy, I want to give you a Birkin bag. Where is that? So when it comes to this space, I bet you no more than 7 companies, I think 10 on the high end, will respond to the opportunity. I'll quickly share my screen so you can see what I'm referring to. No more than 10 will respond to this. This is an opportunity where the person's going to work a few hours a week. You can easily make a few $100s a month on this one opportunity. More than likely, y'all ready for what I'm about to tell you? If you're ready for what I'm about to tell you, type ready. More than likely, this person is already there. They're probably on a contract right now. There are government contracting lending agencies. It's just some people don't qualify. Because what happens is there's so much noise. And I get it. I had somebody come for me recently, had me all messed up. I wasn't online, and oh my, y'all don't even know. There was a lot going on over here. A lot going on. And I'll go back to this here in a second. So what tends to happen is people think, oh, well, I saw a video on TikTok, or I saw something and it said I got to work on my business credit. And people don't realize that you are your business credit. Yes, there are programs out there that can help improve your credit, but your business credit, your credit is based on you. That's why they tend to ask for your social security number. So some people don't qualify. Now, when it comes to religious opportunities, at this particular time of the fiscal year, you're not going to find a ton of religious opportunities because in general, it's the beginning of the fiscal year. So they're not buying as much. Maybe they're waiting for funding. That's why it's even more important to go after the ones that are there, because Only a handful of people will respond to the sources sought notice. Only a handful of people will try to find a priest. There's one right now where they're seeking a priest. I am very well aware that there is shortage, but you can contact an archdiocese. This has a very quick turnaround. But let's say the date was different. I'm sure if you contacted a particular archdiocese, they may be able to help you. Here, I'll give you the address, just one second. With these type of opportunities, you don't always need to have the money up front because the person provides the service and then you can pay them that later that month. So let's say somebody starts working for you 13 October. You can pay them the 5th of November. As long as they know what the payment schedule is. It's just like you in a job. When you get hired, don't you typically ask, when do I get paid? And then they say, oh, here at XYZ, we pay. That's how it works. It's your company. You don't have to pay them every week or every 2 weeks. It's your company. You just gotta make sure you pay them. That is problematic. There are tons of companies out there that don't pay their people. I remember I had my friend worked for a well-known company. She said they would line up and hope that they got their checks and then they hope that the checks would clear. Please don't do anything like that. That's ridiculous. What I also want to share with each and every one of you, there are ample opportunities. So we're going to go through this together. I just want to quickly show you because I get the sense some of you, not too many of you here, maybe one may be a little discouraged. And the thing is with government contracting is you want to make sure there are opportunities that you can actually win. That's what's important. So I will go to set aside, small business, notice type. Let's just do solicitation. I didn't even put a NAICS code in here. Let's do in next month. So that's 238. I know for a fact you can win one of 238. So you can see right now, 238 opportunities. All I did was put next month, solicitation, total small business. This is near here because I'm in Melbourne, Florida. I mean, it's due in 2 days. Port Canaveral. This has got to be easy, y'all. You just got to find a hotel. I know a lot of the medical supplies, they require that you're connected to a dentist. This is a good one. I mean, it's short fuse, but catering, 5 to 10% profit. Get a company, get a price quote, include pictures. You can win that. And then grease trap services. Go online, look for grease trap services, get 3 price quotes. All the time that we spend scrolling on social media, why not scroll for dollars? That's another. Lodging, recarpet. This is a good one, y'all. You can find somebody to do some recarpeting. This is a really good one. I'm going to put that here. Okay, so here's how I want to close today. Number 1, you can't give up on yourself. Because I'm not. Number 2, the easiest work to win is religious opportunities on Sam.Gov. Opportunities where you need to buy in. Maybe it's 100,000, 200, 300, 400,000. You don't always have to do 50% of the work, Joe. Depends on the opportunity. Next thing is bid on the weird things, the unusual things. Bid on those because most people are focused on, hey, whatever it is, HVAC or lawn maintenance or facility management or snow removal. So you don't want to do that. You want to bid on things that most people are not going to bid on. Is there anything that I would say is saturated? Of course not. Nothing's saturated. That's just a mindset thing. That's what people say to who don't want to admit that their pricing is too high, that they don't bid on enough opportunities. You got to bid on more than one a month. So I love and adore you. I got to go to my hotel room so I can get ready to fly back to Mexico tomorrow. Just get ready. So many good opportunities. I love and adore you. Take care. Everything is possible.